Welcome back, everyone. Coming up next is race number 7, as we are just one race away from the Dream of Glory. And coming up next, it is our main event on the undercard, you could say, the GAIL Murray Appreciation Pace, invitational pace here, going for a purse of $10,000. An excellent-looking field of 8 to go postward, and a very intriguing contest here. You can make a case for several in here, in a race where I think we're going to see a ton of action. Track record could be in jeopardy here in this contest. We've got a lot of nice older horses here, plenty of back class on display. We even got an opportunity to see a mare take on the boys, that being number 2. Cousin Mary. But let's jump right in now, Tony. Give me your thoughts on this race. What direction are you heading here in the GAIL Murray?
I'm going on a current long shot, 25-1 right now. Rootin' Tootin'. I think James McDonald's going to float out of there, see wherever all the chips settle, I guess, and I expect an early move to the front. I think there's going to be plenty of early speed, and I also like Cousin Mary in here. I think there's going to be plenty of early speed. Look for Jay Harris to get Cousin Mary forwardly placed. I don't think he's going to be 1 or 2 out of there, but I definitely think Jay Harris is going to work out a trip and kind of take advantage of those early fractions.
I'm expecting a lot of action as well. I think there's several that'll be leaving hard off the gate. American Hustle, the 3, who is currently the 9-5 favorite. I just think we're going to see that one going right out of there. So too will likely number 4, Race 'Em Up. And I do think Jay Harris has got to be in the mix in the early going with Cousin Mary. I agree with your assessment of Rootin' Tootin', but number 8, Sir Pugsley, is where I'm going to head. Currently 9-2. I thought we might even get a little bit of a better price than that. Has a second-tier start, and what I'm banking on here is we're going to see a ton of action in the early going, and Sir Pugsley and Jody Jamieson might be able to pick up the pieces when they turn for home. It's an excellent-looking invitational pace here to go, recognizing 32 years of dedication to Hanover Raceway by GAIL Murray with this special race, which is coming up next. Race number 7. Invitational pace for a purse of $10,000. Field of 8. I'm going 8-6-2-3. You heard from Tony. He's on the 6. Rootin' Tootin'. Pacers will be stepping out onto the track in just a moment.
There's a look at the track record as mentioned for this GAIL Murray Appreciation Pace. Up next, age gelding is 153. Aged horse, 153 and 4. And aged mare, where Cousin Mary would come into play, or Casino Classic and Casimir Swamp Girl, those 3. The age mare track record is 155. So keep your eye on that. This upcoming race 7 at Hanover Raceway, the GAIL Murray Invitational. Once again, Hanover's own Vanessa Hook with Hollywood's Last Dance, a.k.a. Flynn, leads our post parade. Vanessa, thank you very much for doing that. Here is the GAIL Murray Pacers. 1 is Vino. Owner-trainer Paul Davies. Paul Davies drives his 9-time winner of $135,000. 1 is Vino. Paul Davies. 2 is Cousin Mary. Owner-trainer Jeff Williamson. Jay Harris drives the 32-time winner of $466,000. Jay Harris, Cousin Mary. American Hustle 3, owned by Brian Lawrence, Bill Brown, and Wayne Salisbury. Brian Lawrence, trainer, 25 wins, $270K nearly on his card. Doug McNair to drive American Hustle. Race 'Em Up is 4, owned by Gordon McDonald and Chris Boland. Trainer Vic Putty. Nick Stewart sits behind the 19-time winner of $197,000. Race 'Em Up, Nick Stewart. Casino Classic 5. Owned by Richard and Keith Manders. Bob Manders trains. Ryan Holiday to drive, a 24-time winner of $181,000. Casino Classic. 6, Rootin' Tootin'. Blake McIntosh, Stu McIntosh, Fred Brayford, and Robert McNeil share the ownership. Blake McIntosh, the trainer, 16 wins, $270K on his card. James McDonald in town to drive 6, Rootin' Tootin'. Casimir Swamp Girls, the 7. Bill Pendleton owns. Kyle Bossens trains, a 16-time winner of $83,000, and she gets Bob McClure, Casimir Swamp Girl. And number 8 is Sir Pugsley, owned by Robert Woodburn. Pat Shepard's the trainer. Jody Jamieson will drive him, 25 wins and $349,000 on his card. Trailing post 8, it's Sir Pugsley. An outstanding lineup of 8 pacers, 5 boys, 3 mares in race 7. It is the GAIL Murray Appreciation Pace. And if there's one person you just can't say enough about, that would be GAIL Murray. Under 2 minutes here for the 7th race, the Gail Murray Appreciation Pace, currently 6-5. Number 3, American Hustle, making his second start back. Doug McNair with the lines. Cousin Mary just to his inside, post 2 for Jay Harris at 5-2. 8, Sir Pugsley trailing there in your picture for Jody Jameson at 7-2. Great odds on the rest of the field. Will there be a spoiler? Rootin' Tootin', James McDonald. He can certainly hold his own. Richest horse in the race is 2, Cousin Mary. 466,963 in her card. Half-mile racing, post position. Plays a part. Casimir Swamp Girl was unbeatable last fall and through the winter. She's coming off a win in 154, wire to wire. Starters called, race 7. Number 1, Vino, Paul Davies. 2 is Cousin Mary, Jay Harris. Then American Hustle and Doug McNair. Race 'em up, Nick Stewart. Casino Classic, Ryan Holiday. Rootin' Tootin', James McDonald. Outside, Casimir Swamp Girl for Bob McClure. Trailer 8, Sir Pugsley and Double J. Gail Murray, we thank you. It's the Gail Murray Appreciation Pace for $10,000. Post time, race 7. Mare marks 155, gelding 153, horse 53 and 4. Will they? They're up, fan pacing American Hustle. Vino leaving out on the inside. Cousin Mary is in between them. Casimir Swamp Girl is put into play early for Bob McClure. 3 wide around the first turn, and Casimir Swamp Girl right where she likes it, up front, and oh boy, Bob McClure is gonna change the makeup of this race. Casimir Swamp Girl made front, opens 2, Veneno second, Cousin Mary from 3rd, American Hustle watches 4th, Sir Pugsley is 5th, then racing 6, race 'em up. Casino Classic, Rootin' Tootin' is 8th, opening quarter 26 and 4. Casimir Swamp Girl, she worked to get there. She is tough on front. Looking at it, second Veneno, first to come to call on the outside. Cousin Mary, and the mares are gonna hook up here as they pace by the half. Second over, American Hustle getting tripped out 4th. Then Sir Pugsley by the half, 56 and 3, 29 and 4. Second quarter, Casimir Swamp Girl headed her way. Casino Mary. Veneno looks at it 3rd. American Hustle now 4th. Casino Classic 5th, outside 6, Sir Pugsley, then from 7th, race 'em up, and Rootin' Tootin' by 3 quarters, Casimir Swamp Girl, Cousin Mary, nose to nose, 124 and 4. Cousin Mary went off stride briefly, scatters a couple behind. Casimir Swamp Girl still with a length and a half. Veneno second. American Hustle is 3rd. From 4th, top of the stretch, Casino Classic. It's Casimir Swamp Girl. Outside, Sir Pugsley and American Hustle. Casimir Swamp Girl. Sir Pugsley getting up. Jody Jameson, Casimir Swamp Girl 2nd. American Hustle 3rd. 154 and 4. Sir Pugsley. Returning in front of the grandstand of the Hanover Raceway Winner's Circle enclosure, the Gail Murray Appreciation Pace winner. There's a look at number 8, Sir Pugsley. He's a Bayes 6-year-old son of American Ideal from the Presidential Ball Mare Q&A. Owned by Robert Woodburn of St. Thomas, Hanover Raceway's leading trainer, Pat Shepard, brings Sir Pugsley to town. Pat, we thank you for that. Second win in 8 outings this year. Jody Jameson engineered that winning drive. Sir Pugsley gets the job done in 154 and 4. To all of the entrants in the Gail Murray Appreciation Pace, we thank you. Pat Shepard, Jody Jameson, owner Robert Woodburn, congratulations. The Gail Murray Appreciation Pace. Again, we do have the inquiry up. Stay tuned. 8735 is unofficial.
I've been privileged to be here for the last few years and have witnessed many changes over that time here and in racing. The people coming here each and every week have become part of an extended family for me. I hope when COVID ends, Ryan Holiday and I can go back to having a meal after the races. I have worked with many wonderful people, past and present, at the Raceway, and many more on the fair board. And I hope that I can continue here for a few more years. It has never been a job, but always a pleasure, a source of great entertainment for me.
You can stay as long as you like, Gail. A big hand for Gail Murray.
There's the mutual payoffs. Race 7 from the Gail Murray Appreciation Pace. Sir Pugsley, Jody Jameson, 1070, 620, 330. 7 Casimir Swamp Girl, 980 and 630. 3 American Hustle, 220 to show. 8-7 Exactor combination, $171 even. A $1.873 Triactor, $480.40. And the Superfecta 8735, a 20-cent super. Again, another healthy one, $699.60.